So as of this video going live, my friends, we are exactly 12 hours away from the standard edition of Starfield launching. It means it's going to be on Game Pass, and I know from many of you out there, you have been patiently waiting to finally be able to jump into this thing. Therefore, today I want to take a few moments, go over a few things going on in the game, pass along a few warnings, and more importantly, answer some of the questions you've sent the channel. What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and the first thing I want to mention is that this video is going to be completely and totally spoiler free. You're making your way down the home stretch, and I'm not going to ruin it for you by giving away anything in regard to story or anything like that. You're going to see some random gameplay in the background, but again, no spoilers. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. We're giving away 2. And all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winners will be announced October 1st of this year. Now, one thing I'd like to mention as we start this thing off is that I play on Xbox Series X, and I have not had any problems with this game whatsoever. It has been incredibly smooth. It's been a lot of fun to play, and yes, I've had a few visual bugs here and there. However, I have not encountered anything even close to game breaking, but unfortunately for a lot of players out there, and this is for both PC and console users, you are encountering an autosave bug where either the game is not saving at all or your game file is corrupted and you cannot load into the game anyway. So my recommendation is simple. Make sure every 10 minutes, 15 at the most, take a brief moment and manually save your game. You do not want to lose any of your progress. I've heard from so many different people who have lost anywhere between 30 minutes to over 3 hours of gameplay, and what happens is, they're relying on the autosave feature, but the autosave keeps saving corrupted files, which means there are players out there who have to continuously search their autosave files, completely backtrack, and sometimes lose a lot of their progression. Now, what you're seeing on screen is a screenshot of some of my previous saves, and there is a clear indication on when there's an autosave and when you make a manual one. So again, every 30 minutes, just do one manually, or anytime you're about to do something major in the game, take a quick second and save the thing, especially if you're about to start a main mission or a side mission, because we know in this game, those can lead you down crazy rabbit holes. You could be doing something that you thought was going to take 5 minutes, all of a sudden it's an hour and a half later. And once again, to be clear, I have not encountered this once in the game. However, many of you have reached out, told me the issue. I want to make sure I pass as much information along as I can, and as always, if you have questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know. Some of you have also reached out to the channel saying it's not just the autosave files you're having issues with, but the quick saves as well. So again, to be clear, make sure you go down to save the thing manually, and then you should be totally good to go. Now, the other reason you want to make sure you do this on a frequent basis is that I have been hearing from people who have been dealing with some major game breaking issues when it comes to missions in the game. And again, I'm not going to give away any spoilers whatsoever, but as you can see, someone had this to say about issues they were having. Apparently, I'm not the only one who has experienced this game breaking bug at the end of the mission, but has anyone gotten assistance on getting it fixed on Xbox? I created a ticket with Bethesda, and he told me just to load an earlier save and run through it again. The problem is I was cycling through all the save files trying to get it fixed, and somehow they all auto-save back to the glitch, and that brings us full circle to what I was saying a moment ago, which is taking that time and manually saving your game. Should we have to do this? No, but it seems like it is a necessity right now. Now, as of my recording this video, the game has not made any official announcement in regard to any future patch that they may be working on or bug fixes, things like that, but I promise you, as soon as I have that information, I will pass it along. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and this will be the final topic, is just the quality of the game, and we're going to jump to PC really quick because it really seems to be hit or miss, and I really can't get a pulse for what's actually going on. And again, this is for PC users. And as I mentioned earlier, I do play on Xbox, so if you play on PC, please let me know your game experience. But from everything I've heard, the community seems to be split down the middle, meaning people are either having a perfect experience with this game or it's a total dumpster fire. I mean, we're talking about audio issues with actual freezing, there's lagging here and there. So if you've encountered any of these things or anything else, please let me know, and I will try to get you any answers that I can. Now, as I start to wrap this video up, I want to just share with you my experience with this game so far, and from where I'm sitting and everything I've dealt with, this is exactly the game I was hoping for. I am having so much fun with this thing. It is so easy to get sidetracked. I'm only about 12 hours in. And to be clear, if I had some of those game-breaking issues that I've been talking about, I would definitely have a different opinion of this game, but so far it has been incredibly smooth. I've been having a lot of fun playing. I sincerely hope you have the same experience I do. And if you happen to have any issues that I did not mention in this video, please let me know in the comments section. One of my main goals at the channel is to help out in any way I can. And I hope that later today, as we get closer to launch, we do get a little more information from the game in regard to fixes, things like that. Obviously, when we get that info, I will pass it along right away. I sincerely appreciate the privilege of your time, and as I mentioned at the end of every one of these, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.